Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my wife and I, we just put a brand new mobile home on a piece of raw land, and we're sharing our story, the journey, and what it actually took to accomplish this dream. If you watched the last video, you saw us step foot on the property for the very first time. We had the land bush hogged and we had a lime rock driveway put in. On today's video, the journey continues. Today we're showing you the layout of the land. We know exactly where the home is going to go. We also have some really big trees that have to come down. Dang. The only thing that we ask is that you guys hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here's tree number one. So if you guys are thinking about buying a piece of land like this and you want to clear it out, this just gives you a really good idea of what it might actually take.
Here it comes.
Now this right here is actually 3 trees that are all grown into one stump. So it's one stump with 3 trees coming out of it. You can see like that's a huge stump, but it's 3 separate trees. But we're gonna drop all 3 of them. So he's gonna drop them and then I'll cut them all up once they're on the ground.
Wow. There it comes. Dang.
He's actually root raking the backyard. Like this is right behind the house. And that way in the future I can actually put some grass seed down and get some grass growing. Alrighty, while he's finishing up that house pad over there, I'll come back here and show you. This is one of the fence lines. So he's done the whole property like this, all the way around. So it'll be easy to put the fence up. You can actually walk back here now. All right, there's one of the survey points right here. You see the flags right here? That's one of the survey pins, property pins. Nice trail all the way through. So that way I can do my fence. So now I'm actually out on the main road out here. This is my street. Alrighty, both ways. And there is like no traffic. Like I've only seen like 1 or 2 cars ever go by. Here's my driveway. This is 36 yards of limestone so far. I still need like another 2 truckloads to finish. But isn't this an awesome driveway, guys? Like nice long driveway. Our house is sitting 270 feet off the road. So that's a pretty good distance. Hopefully this gives you a better idea of the layout of our land. This is just what you can see from the naked eye. You know, as you're walking down the driveway. This is the cleared area. But like I said, in the back, there's still another few acres that are untouched. As you can see, I actually got it marked out where the mobile home's going. The new home is 1,820 square feet. It is 30 foot by 60 foot. So it's a pretty good size home. So the home takes about 8 weeks to build. They said between 6 to 8 weeks, depending on everything. We still have a big list of things to do before the home is ready to be put on the land. So we have to put a well, we have to do a septic, we have to do the house pad. Here's the backyard here. So once the house is up, we're going to have somewhat of a backyard. It's not super big, but we still have about another 1.5 acres straight back in the woods. I don't know if you can see back there. It goes way back. I mean, it's not like a humongous piece of land, you know, but it's a lot bigger than this right here. It goes back quite a bit. So right about here is the actual location of the septic system. We actually had somebody from the permitting department come out and put these flags here. And this went off of my site plan. I actually drew out where I wanted everything, and this is where I want the septic. Now we also had a perk test done, and that's somebody from the health department comes out and they take a long post hole auger type of tool and they actually dig into the ground about 6 or 7 feet, and they can pull up all the dirt with it, and they examine the dirt and see what it looks like, and they can tell how your drainage is. And so I don't know how it all works, but it passed the test, so that's good. So we don't have to have like a big giant mound back here. We have very good soil, they said. It drains very good. So we're happy about that. And that is the first step in order to pull a septic tank permit. The perk test had to be passed. So over here is where the well is going to be. The well has to be 75 feet away from the septic system. So I decided to put the well over here in the corner. And it's not like it's right out in the front yard. It's hiding out here behind these trees, kind of in its own little area. But the well does not have to wait. We can actually go ahead and have the well installed. So I actually have the guys getting ready to come do the well within the next week or so. All right, now we are actually on the back side of the property, all the way against the fence. You see that little star? That's us. We're way in the back. So this is all untouched land. It's just the survey crew. They cut this little trail out. You can kind of see my trailer way up there, barely. I'm pretty far back here, like I'm all the way at the very end of our property line. So the survey crew, they located the property pins, and they put flags where they are. You can see there's a flag there, that little red flag. And underneath that flag is a property pin. And same thing over here. You can see some more flags. But anyways, they marked out the property all the way down with the little flags going. There's another one over there. There's actually a fence line in the back here. So it'll be easier when I do get this cleared out to run a fence line. So the survey crew actually cleared out this trail.
Not very good, just enough to get back here. But before it was like this, you couldn't get back here. Now at least we got a little walking trail. The only way we'll ever do anything with fencing or anything back here is going to be to get a forestry mulcher. There's no way we can do anything back here. This is just too thick. My little legs hurt. I'm walking pretty fast. Trying to.
Hopefully this gives you a better idea of the layout of our land. We still have to get our well, we have to get a septic, we have to run power, and pull all the permits for the mobile home. Hope this wasn't too boring for you to watch, but I just wanted to put out there for those of you who are interested in it. Until then, we will see you on the next one.